the, the official Forbidden Land soundtrack because Free League does soundtracks for their games.
Nice.
There is one for Twilight 2000 as well. There's not one for Blade Runner, but Blade Runner has the movie soundtrack. So, all right. So when last we left, this is like session 36, by the way. Quite a ways in.
Yeah, I mean that's what. When did we start?
A while ago. I'd have to go back through to check.
I'm guessing at least 36 weeks ago.
Yeah, probably closer to 40 weeks, maybe more. So
It must be getting near a year, right?
Just a sec.
We started in May of last year.
May 26th.
My birthday.
well, there we go.
Sorry, May 26th was session 2. I apparently do not have the date on session 1.
It probably would have been the week before, so the 19th. Either way, a
May 19th.
Considerable amount of time for such a small amount of the island you guys have actually explored.
You're not wrong.
1, 2, 3. You guys have explored maybe 20 hexes.
This game's hard, man.
But
200 to go.
about that. But you guys, following a dream communication from a sorcerer, have decided to find this tower, this sorcerer's tower to the northwest. The sorcerer said that the tower and all of its contents are yours. All they want is the black heart of the sorceress who resides there, who is rumored to be dead. So, should be easy. Should be. You do know it is farther than you have ever explored. Somewhere on the other side of a desert, near where 3 rivers meet. So you have set off, wandering the lands, damaging your armor and weapons in the process. You've come across a strange ore, seemingly embedded in a crater that was the home to some sort of insectoids. Far too big for you to do anything with now. So you've sent Okatai back to the village, because you're only like a day or so from the village by horse. Sent Okatai back to the village to get the wagon so that you can get this back to the village so you can start doing whatever it is you want to do with it. To those of you who are trained in crafting, it is definitely has some value. It seems to be exceptionally hard. Stronger than steel, stronger than iron. The sort of thing that you could probably, with time, forge into weapons and armor. But other than that, your journey so far has been uneventful. You skirted the swamp. You avoided some creatures therein. And are continuing to make your way to the northwest. Unless you guys want to suddenly change direction and go back to the village or something, because Lord knows you've done that before.
I think we were just sending Okatai back with the ore, or to get a cart to get the ore, or something along those lines.
I think we can keep going forward, right?
Once I have replacement chainmail, sure.
How messed up is your chainmail?
Completely.
Well, take mine and I'll take yours.
To what? Carry it in your backpack? That's about all it's worth right now.
Why don't you take mine and I bring it to the village to get it repaired?
And then when you're at the village, you can get one of the replacement sets.
Yep.
Everybody's fine. Be careful on the trip back.
Yeah. I'll be careful.
I've got a horse. It should be fast.
You
And,
usually almost didn't catch up to me.
and he has the advantage of not actually playing, which keeps his character quite safe.
Always helps, right?
It does make it a little safer, yeah.
All right, so Okatai's chainmail, it is actually slightly damaged. It only has 5 armor instead of 6.
Well, mine had. Like, while I bring Desi up.
Desi still has 3.
Does she? I think I'd still rather have 5.
Well, yeah.
If I've got to carry it around, I'd rather it did me some good.
And you guys, as you traveled, you started to enter into a grasslands of sorts, kind of hilly grassland area. The visibility is fairly open, but the grasses are quite tall. Probably like nose high on Caldi and Ryzen in some places. So any larger things you can see for a fair distance, except for the hills. But the grasses are high enough to make good homes for ambush predators.
That's not great.
We've dealt with worse, so hard to say. We don't know what's out there. But
We're learning this island as we go. Everything's been an adventure, so why should this scare?
All right, and as you take surveillance of your surroundings, which direction would you like to go?
I think we're going northwest, right?
Yes.
Okay. I will need somebody to give me a lead the way roll, since this is brand new terrain. And somebody else to give me a scouting roll.
Oh, we don't have an Okatai. So I'm 3 dice with scouting.
I'm 8 dice or 6 dice with scouting.
Jesus.
Sorry, 6.
I'm only 4 if it's scouting.
I
3.
don't know how to do a lead the way roll. I'll do scouting. How's that?
Which ones lead the way, Chris?
Survival.
Yeah.
Oh,
but-
I'm equal on both. then.
I'm 5 in survival.
So I guess Ryzen leads the way and Caldi scouts.
Perfect. Caldy's kind of a thief anyway, right? Sort of that archetype.
You could push the survival roll if you like.
Yeah, I'll push.
Chris, do you want me to just change the armor to 5 out of 6?
Yeah, that'll be easier, other than moving armor from character to character.
Okay.
All right. So as you make your way to the northwest, it's getting into like kind of like early afternoon. Temperature's quite pleasant. Rain's holding off. Wind's holding off. But Caldi, as you're looking around, you can see off in the distance Probably about maybe half a mile, just because of the way that the hills go up and down. The trail, the smoke trail from what appears to be a campfire. It's not big enough to be a brush fire or anything of that nature. Probably a campfire.
Well, that doesn't sound too exciting, but I'll point it out to the group in case they want to make friends.
Perhaps they know something about the area. Or perhaps they're ogres that will try to eat us. Hard to say.
That's usually what we get. Who's good at sneaking? What's sneaking roll again?
Stealth.
Move, right? Stealth? Yeah. I am not stealthy.
Not me.
Maybe we should just wait until I've had some sleep. In case they're not friendly.
Not a bad plan.
I am beat to shit right now.
Why don't we keep moving and make camp elsewhere?
So what exactly did Caldy see?
Signs of a lit campfire.
We're not in any kind of time restraint, so it might make some sense for us to camp, rest, recover. Without Okatai, we need Desi to keep us whole. Yes.
Unless
let's
you've
find a way to go
suddenly
around.
become
I'd like to make some distance from that campfire before we start taking naps.
Or get behind a hill where it can't see us.
All right, let's do that.
So you guys are going to find a campsite relatively close by to where you currently are?
Yeah, but if we can, we want it so those guys can't see our campfire.
All right. So yeah, take a little bit of time to find a place that's relatively occluded. Someplace where there's like a little break or something so that if you build a campfire, the smoke will disperse before going up too high. So you guys can decide what you would like to do for the remainder of the afternoon. Not used to setting up camp when it's actually daylight.
Yeah, really. Do we have to set up roll for setting up camp or anything like that?
If you want to be comfortable.
I do. I'm an old man. Is that survival?
To survival, there's a +2 modifier because you have tents.
Shall I make that roll, guys?
please.
Sure.
What are the rest of you doing this afternoon?
Keeping watch. Just in
There we
case.
Okay. What about Trustius and Razin?
I want to do some training, spend some XP, and learn fast footwork 3.
Okay. So you can just rest and do that. And Trustius.
I'll get some space. I assume there's brush here, right?
Plenty of it.
See if I can get some willpower. Let everyone know not to get too close. See if I can find my spell. Can't find my spell. Where's my spell?
Which spell are you looking for?
Oh, the one that I can suck nature to get willpower.
Yeah, you better do that because I have no willpower at all.
Steal life, I believe.
There it is. Steal life. But now that I'm trained, it's not an automatic mishap. So that's good. I will do.
And in the meantime, I'll get Desi to give me a scouting roll.
Well, I plan on sleeping soon. Let's push it. Ah, lovely.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll get a magic roll from Trustius.
Yay!
Yay! You get 2 willpower.
I mean, every willpower counts, right?
It does.
Yep.
I mean, I'm gonna deforest this entire area. But it's fine.
Oh yeah, totally. What could possibly go wrong?
If the bad guys come near at the end of the ritual, we're okay.
Well,
Why do you
that's
say these things?
he needs more willpower.
All right. So, Caldy gets to work setting up camp, and Ryzen's just kind of kicking back, relaxing, kind of practicing his footwork. Desi's keeping her eyes open. Trustius is off, defoliating things. When, suddenly, Desi, before you even get a chance to notice, they're still a little distance off, but they're definitely close enough that they've seen your campsite. You see what looks like the better part of a half dozen very large, well, not very large, larger than human, by about a foot, muscular humanoids seem to be stalking through the grasslands, look like walking with intent.
Shit.
They definitely look like orcs.
Fuck.
There is no doubt in your mind that they have seen your camp.
Guys. Orcs. She'll pick up the orc captain's shield.
Sorry, how many?
About a half dozen or so.
Is this before or after the ritual?
It's during the ritual.
Does Desi know what Trustius is doing right now? He usually, yeah, because he says, don't come over here. Bad things will happen.
And you've watched him like forest areas before.
Desi's gonna call out, "Don't go that way," and point toward Trustius.
I need time.
Like, she'll call out to the orcs, "Don't go that way," and point toward Trustius.
Okay, just give me 1 sec here.
I'm not above feeding them to Trustius's magic.
The timing would have to be very specific, but when the ritual's done, every living thing dies, right? So
How much luck do you have left?
None, obviously.
ah crap.
So as you pointed it, Derek's like, "Wow, what's over there? That's where your treasure is."
Sure. And she'll kind of settle the shield a bit higher up on her arm.
Well, why don't you go get it so you can pay tribute?
No, I don't think so. Last time we met with you guys demanding tribute, I got this. And she'll kind of shrug with her shield arm. So, how about you pay me some tribute?
I like it.
I don't. I've got 1 strength left.
They don't know that.
No, I know they don't. That's kind of what I'm counting on.
All right, so Caldy's going to go into action. He's going to go straight up huckster here. You haven't heard the Leslie of Desislava, and you dare put your measly demands upon the great orc queen. She's the only one. And I'll just go into like a great big tirade of all the battles she's won, the accolades that she's done on the island, the embellished embellishments of the raid on our camp, and just how powerful Desislava is, and how we're and how we're on a we're on an escort mission to make sure that our boy Trustius gets to where he needs to go in time, because if he doesn't get there, the entire island is going to be consumed by demons.
Sure. Give me a manipulation roll.
Damn.
I was about to say there are penalties because you're outnumbered.
Yeah, that's my.
But
Well,
you
all
did
I got is
Yeah.
what I got. So
So one of the orcs steps forward. Say, where is this orc queen?
Desi's the orc queen.
I was gonna say, isn't Desi the new orc queen?
That's what I said. And if you're wise, you'll show fealty to her.
Kind of one of them steps forward. Says, "We will swear fealty when she has proven her worth. Fight me."
I don't think you're worthy to fight her.
She wins, we shall fealty. She loses, we will eat you.
If I win, you'll all be dead.
If you wake
That's kinda
Trustius,
how-
you'll all be dead.
That
If you wake Trustius, we'll all be dead.
Maybe. How about you just, I don't know, give me 6 hours, and then we can try this again. Or how about this? I'll give you 6 hours. I would like.
That's a great idea. Have a little tournament amongst yourselves to find the most powerful person.
I would like.
We'll meet in the morning. Single combat. What do you think, Queen? Does that please your majesty?
Part of me wants to use threatening just because I have it,
Is
but
it good? Do it.
it's a might roll, which uses strength, which I've got
You
one.
don't have it?
now. I don't. I'd be better off using manipulation, which is pretty
Yeah.
fucking sad.
I'm good at manipulation. Let me do that part then.
Well, you've,
Desi's doing the Captain America. I can do this all day.
see, you've done the manipulation, and this is what they want in exchange.
How about you fuck off for 6 hours, and then I'll let you try again.
So the orc that has stepped forward kind of looks back at them, and he looks over at Cully and says, like, "We have a champion. Nurkhead, the strongest one here."
Yeah, the last bunch of orcs that attacked us had a champion too, and now I've got his shield, and he's rotting in a ditch.
And Nurkhead he steps forward and he like takes his scimitar and he like draws a line in the dirt. "If you are a true orc, you will meet me on the battlefield.
Great, I'll do that in 6 hours.
You will fight now or you will pay tribute to keep your heads."
If you make me fight you right now, you're all going to die. If you wait 6 hours, then you'll get to live to swear fealty to me.
Tell me you have a willpower.
I do. I have 2.
Oh,
That's not
there you
going to
go.
do me, Jack. It's not going to do me any good.
Well, you can use whatever stat you want because you're human, right?
I can. And right
Yeah.
now, I am a beat to shit human.
Oh, they're all bad. Okay.
Because we just got done a fight. Well, my agility's not horrible. I could try making a move roll. It's absolutely not my favorite, but sure, I will. Let me see. Yeah, if I do a might roll, it's going to be. I'd be rolling 4 dice. If I use move, I'll be rolling 5. That's how bad it is. But I'll give it a try. I will try to use my human ability of using whatever stat I feel like.
Whatever skill you like, but
Yes, whatever skill I like. So I will use move, because it's based on agility. And that means I have 5 dice instead of 3. 4.
alright. So you're at -1 because you're outnumbered,
Great.
and minus another 1 because he has nothing to gain by giving it to you.
Terrific. No bonuses
have-
for having an orc
Yeah.
shield.
Nope.
Okay.
What kind of hurt are you right now, Desi?
I have
Good.
one. I have 1 strength right now.
What's your max?
I have more strength than her.
5. My max is 5. I have 1.
Okay.
Desi is beat to shit right now.
Okay.
Because the last things we fought dissolved my armor.
So, Chris, I'm going to do something at this point then.
Okay.
I am going to. Sorry, I misread that talent. Sorry. Sorry, I misread the talent.
Well, you could use Path of the Hymn to give at least 1 back.
Right, I misread that. I thought I could just pump as much willpower as I can to give more, and I just reread. Yeah, I'll do that much at least. I'll spend 1 to give Desi at least 1 point of strength back.
Okay.
I'll sing a song that praises her ferocity against orcs.
Till the sad tale of the last orc captain that I killed. And a
Exactly.
bunch of his followers.
Exactly.
Barely.
And I'll end it
Shush.
with a comment of what was it? And the orc stew was wonderful.
Gross.
So that'll put you up to 2 strength.
Oh, that's nice.
So yes, so basically,
Chris,
yep.
sorry, just to read just how this reads. Like, what's to stop me a couple of minutes from now just using Path of the Hymn again?
Nothing.
So I can theoretically do it. I just don't know if there's like a like how if I have to wait or not between uses, because it doesn't say anything here. So theoretically, I could give her 4 back. I just don't know if I have enough time.
Yep. Well, that's just it. It's usually like in combat time is much more of a pressing thing. And in this, it's just how much willpower do you want to spend over consecutive turns.
Well, okay. In that case, while they're jawing, I'm going to do my little ditty, and then I'm going to give her all her strength back, so she'll eventually get 4 back.
All right. So yes, so Caldi has
I still got willpower to spare. I'm good.
perfect. So yeah, so Caldi has succeeded in the manipulation, so the orcs aren't attacking you en masse. So their stipulation is Desi has to fight their leader one-on-one. Your options are to accept this, or to accept their offer or pay of tribute, or attack.
Okay. Am I back at full strength when I'm making this decision?
I assume you're mulling it over while Ryzen is like giving you a little pep talk.
Yeah.
This is the best. This is the best.
And I'll just keep mouthing off about, oh, come on, Desi, don't kill them all. Just kill the one. It's like, just because they're idiots doesn't mean that you have to wipe them all out again. I mean,
Over the hill, there's
let a
this
couple,
Eldritch Green
let at least a couple
energy.
go to tell the tale.
This creepy green energy flickering behind her. Yeah, that's reassuring.
We got
Yeah.
a mission to accomplish. We can't kill everybody on the island
Between
just
now
get it
and
over
then.
with.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Let's do this. Fuck you and the buddy you rode in on. And she'll kind of flex her shoulders a bit, pull breath out, and start walking forward, just staring the orc champion in the eye the entire time.
Okay.
You can back out right up until I slit your throat. Sound good? Because I'm gonna slit your throat.
Okay, and the other orcs are kind of like they're stepped back. They're kind of like they're cheering him on, but they're not making any attempt at all to like get close or interfere or anything of that nature.
That's good. Okay. So we're on the map here. Oh, look at that. Okay. I would like to use melee charge since we're in the same zone.
Give me 1 sec here because you're gonna have to do initiative.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
You got this, Dizzy.
Oh god, I hope so. But
Just,
my week
just
isn't
stay
going
out of
so
my
great.
zone. All you. Stay out of my zone.
Where are you?
I'm at the south.
I don't.
Two
Oh,
zones
there
down.
you are. Oh yeah, you're fine.
I'm just
Desi
saying,
doesn't
no one
exactly
wants to
back
be
up.
here. No one wants to be here.
I like how Trustius and Desi and the Orc Guard are the only 3 listed. Oh,
Yeah,
am I good to roll my?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So I would like to melee charge.
All right.
So that gives me my attack is modified by +1, and I get to add an artifact. Because I'm a sword fighter, I get to add another artifact, and I will use a willpower point to get through his armor.
You could wait on the willpower for armor.
Yeah, you don't have to do that till after I roll armor.
Yes. So my modifier was +2. Sorry. I think. Nope, +1. And I have 3 artifact dice.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, it's because it added it automatically. Shit. Just a sec. There we go.
So many dice. Oh my god.
Yeah, he may as well try to parry.
Desi don't play.
Nope.
Always good.
He completely blocks it.
Wow.
So
That is impressive. um. I'm going to use the willpower to immediately attack again.
okay.
Don't get melee charge this time, but sorry, I've got like a bunch of different talents I have to look at when I'm doing this.
Ooh.
Block that.
No,
Don't challenge him.
he will take that one.
Is he rolling for armor?
He is. His armor stops one of it.
No, it doesn't.
7 damage. Oh my goodness.
So that is a critical.
Oh, do I have
Oh,
something?
Desi.
Right. So you strike it right across his gut, basically cleaving through his set of leather armor. His intestines kind of spill out. He kind of like stumbles for a bit, looks up at you, kind of like lets out this howl, and keeps standing because he's an orc.
I told you. Until I slit your throat, you can back down.
And his turn. He's going to strike out at Desi with his scimitar. He doesn't have any toss that really apply.
I'm hoping. I was hoping he had very little strength left at this point, but
He's an orc, so when he gets broken, he gets 1 strength back for every willpower he spends.
god damn. Okay.
It's not bad. Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to parry that.
You're fine.
Here's hoping. Let me see.
Oh, that is a successful parry. That's it for him. Back around to Desi.
Yeah, she's gonna try to kill him, because that's what she does. Oh, Brieth disagrees. That is bizarre, so I'm gonna push it. Ooh.
Ouch.
Ooh, so you
Yikes!
overextend. You like scrape Wraith across his shield. Sparks fly. She lets out like this shudder of anguish. 2 damage to your strength, 1 damage to the sword, and only 1 hit on him.
Yeah.
That he will attempt to parry.
Might want to start singing again there, Ryzen. Oh, no parry for you.
He will parry.
Oh,
Takes a little
2
bit
damage to his strength, though.
of damage in the process, but he lets out this howl of pain. He's quite happy now that he has willpower again.
Damn it.
Anything else from Dizzy?
Well, I've got willpower back again, unfortunately. So, yeah, she's gonna try to swing at him again.
Okay.
I'll do the second action. Hope that Brieth is not too angry with me. Yikes.
He'll take that hit. So he takes 1. He is somehow still on his feet.
Today.
For now.
Sing Ryzen.
As far as your understanding is, any interference in the duel means the rest of the orcs swarm in.
Yeah.
It's fine. I can res you later, Dizzy.
Oh, thanks. That's great. Very reassuring.
Don't fear the Reaper.
Ooh.
Oof.
I would like to try to parry that.
Okay. Again, you hear, like, as he swings, like, something, like, blood just gushes out from that wound you gave him. As he almost falls to his knees before grunting and standing up again, i.e. spending willpower for Berserker. Or for Orc ability.
Desi's just gonna shake her head and say, buddy, just stay down. This didn't go well for the last guy. Yeah.
Nice.
Period.
Alright. And back around to Dez again. This fight has taken surprisingly long.
Yeah. Given who's fighting in it. Between the two of us, you'd think we'd be done by now.
Oh, God.
That might do it, though.
Probably.
Hopefully.
Ooh, yeah, he parries one. His armor stops 3.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I had 1 willpower left.
All right. It's good because otherwise he would have still been standing after that.
Please tell me he's not now.
He is not now.
Excellent. As promised, Desi will slice him across the throat.
So yeah, so as you drop this orc that has stepped forward to challenge, the rest of the orcs, they kind of step forward as he falls, not in a menacing way, but they drop like a variety of like trinkets that they have, kind of like near his body, near Desi's feet. And one of them says, like, "You are free to travel in our lands, but we will not swear fealty to you."
You said you would.
He said we would. He's not our leader anymore.
So who's your leader now?
We will decide amongst ourselves.
Oh. So I don't need to kill you all right now?
You are free to travel our lands unmolested by us.
All the old say, let's just call it a day. We got bigger fish to fry.
So ultimately, your word means nothing.
Well, the dead guy's word means nothing.
No.
But
He was their leader. He speaks for his entire pack or tribe. These are honorless orcs, and frankly, got no reason to ever trust an orc again. I guess orc is back on the menu, boys.
At that, they start drawing weapons.
thanks, Ryzen. Really needed
Yeah,
that.
thanks, Ryzen.
Should I just let you guys handle this and I'll go have a nap?
I need a nap too.
So, one of the orcs will stare down at Ryzen and say, like, "You can take back your words, or you can step up." And he is going to use threatening. It's a +2 modifier. So, Ryzen, you can roll insight to resist.
Sorry, insight?
Yep. You could push it if you like. You want to stand your ground against the orcs?
Yeah, I want to stand my ground.
So 2 and 2. All right. So the orcs, they do kind of draw their weapons. They look at Ryzen, and they just kind of say, they look at Desi and say, like, "He's not worth it," and they will walk off.
I'm about to say something else, and then I bite my own tongue.
Desi will look over at Ryzen. Don't you say a fucking word.
Shut the fuck up.
I was just going to mention later.
But they do head out. They leave the orc body there. They leave the trinkets that they dropped there. Various things made out of like semi-precious stones and like crudely worked metal. Like definitely no craftsmen amongst them.
So, Caldy, what's my haul worth there?
Yeah, I'll take a look at it. What do we got there, Chris?
Altogether, it looks like there's probably about. It's a variety of things. It's not coinage, but it's probably about 25 silver worth of assorted, like semi-precious stones and like crudely made bracelets and that sort of thing.
All right. Well, I'll pass on the estimate and says you can have my share. You two did all the work.
Ah. So not quite enough to retire on then. Okay.
I don't think we get to retire on this island.
No, I don't think we do. I would very much like to retire right now, though, and just have a nap.
All right, I'll stand guard. Once we get to nighttime, I'll stand guard. Actually.
Evening, because this is still afternoon.
I imagine
Perfect.
as everyone's talking, like a tree collapses and shrivels up in the background.
Yeah.
Trustius is okay,
You know,
I
like
think.
hour or two later, Trustius comes back. Like, hey, what did I miss?
Dead orc on the ground.
Dead orc laying there.
Dizzy's kind
Yes,
of.
it's your lucky night. Orc's back on the menu.
We don't need orc.
No, but you can raise him. Maybe.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Probably let
They
him do it.
they showed up here asking for a fight, so I gave them one. And now I'd very much like to rest.
Agreed. Same. But we're heading northwest to find a sorceress. I'll need my strength of will to deal with her. This one will have to stay dead.
I'm sure some wildlife will appreciate it.
So the rest of the afternoon passes. Evening. Camp is made. You guys have time to yourself. Ryzen, you did rest, so you can spend XP.
Sweet.
What would you guys like to do in the evening?
Sleep.
Okay.
I don't need to sleep till night. We're going to leave out in the morning, right?
If not, I can stand guard.
When was your last sleep, Caldy?
I'll need to sleep eventually.
Why don't you sleep now? And then the rest of us can sleep overnight while you're watching.
So Ryzen's sleeping, Desi's sleeping, Caldy's sleeping. I guess I'm keeping watch.
Trustius is on watch.
All right.
That's a great idea. I mean,
Yeah, with the orc body just laying there. Unanimated.
we call those components, not bodies.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Are you going to do something with that orc body, Trustius?
Don't think so.
Oh, okay, I thought you thought maybe you were going to. I thought you were talking about animating it or something.
Takes too long, and I think there's I think it's more important to be prepared for the sorcerers. But I'll keep watch as you rest. I'll sleep in a few hours.
It is spring, so evening is dark, so there's a -2 darkness penalty for your scouting roll at night. Or in the evening.
Oh, I'm sure this will go well. -2, eh? I mean, That's not bad. Elven
Nice.
eyes.
That's not bad at all. On 3 dice?
3 dice, 2 successes, -2. I'll take that every day.
Yeah. All right. So, during the evening, it is quiet and uneventful. Everybody who is sleeping sleeps and can hit their sleep button.
Oh, thank God.
I like the pacing of these games, right? Like Twilight 2000 and Forbidden Lands, where you're like figuring out those quarter days. It's kind of fun, right?
Hmm. That's why Jesse was like, "Come back in 6 hours and then we'll talk."
I just need a fucking minute.
Just let me have a nap.
Nighttime.
Trust you to go to sleep for sure.
You've got the eyes, Caldy, so I mean, if you let me know if there's trouble, I'll get up and deal with it, but I wouldn't mind napping some more.
So sorry, is it morning?
It's nighttime currently.
All out of night. I gotcha.
So I'll get Culdy to give me a scouting check. No penalty because you are a goblin.
Scouting, Chris?
Yep.
Ugh,
Ooh.
Caldy.
So, during the night, in the wee hours of the morning, you're doing your best. You're keeping your eyes open. You're like carefully watching the grasslands for any sign of trouble, anything that might be sneaking up on the camp. And you hear this odd whistling sound. And then, not terribly far from where you are, enough to scare the crap out of you, hence the damage to your wits, a body hits the ground with a fair amount of force. And as you look up, you see a large feathered winged shape flying a good height overhead. Doesn't seem to be circling around or anything. But this human body just kind of pancaked beside you.
Yeah, that would scare the wits out of somebody.
Bill.
It's human, not cat.
Product delivery.
Judging from the remains, looks like he might have been an explorer or an adventurer of some sort. The sort of person, much like yourselves, who goes into dangerous areas looking for things. He's got like the well-worn
Very interested to
leathers.
see what he's got left on him once this guy goes by.
And yeah, and that feathered thing up above, it's easily 5 or 6 times the size of like the largest eagle you've ever seen. Because you got multiple success. Oh no, you failed your scouting. You can definitely tell, like it doesn't have like it's not reptilian or serpentine or anything of that nature. It's definitely a large bird. You kind of like look him over. Like his stuff is like smashed to shit. But you find what looks like a tattered, now bloodstained journal.
Oh, entertainment for the evening. The bird gone?
The bird flies off. Yes.
All right, let's keep an eye out for that, but flip through the book.
The book seems to be basically his journal of like stories that he's found. Things that he's been trying to track down. Most of it seems like he was not terribly successful. A lot of like, oh, I'm searching for this. Turned out to be nothing more than myth and legend. Oh, I'm searching. Oh, that's doesn't seem to be where I thought it was going to be. It's like the journal of a failed adventurer. Somebody who's always kind of chasing that next big thing and it never quite pans out.
Can relate.
But the last journal and the one that you're assuming he was working on says, I think I found it. I think I've located where Scarsbane is. The dwarves told me the volcano between the two coasts, and I think I found it. And then there's some
Interesting.
kinda like-
Does that ring a bell to me?
can make a lore roll.
I will push it.
Okay.
Well, have you know, my wits are now from 5 now down to 2.
You've heard of Scarsbane. It's a story. It's a legend. From you heard it back in the Empire. It's some sort of mythical, legendary hammer forged of obsidian as a gift from the dwarven god Huge.
That sounds valuable.
The stories are that the hammer, like nothing can withstand the blows of the hammer. Including the dragon Skarn. Hence the name Scarsbane.
That sounds like something we want. Does it give us any specific directions, or just what you told us? Excuse me. Just what you told us.
It seems to be there's something about twin volcanoes between the two coasts.
Let me look at that Isle of Dread map. Phew. All right. Well, that sounds like something I'll discuss with the people in the morning. Might be a Trustius thing, or a Risen thing. I've been making maps since I got here, and I don't remember 2 coasts and 2 volcanoes.
But other than your unexpected nightly visitor, the rest of the evening is peaceful. He doesn't have anything worthwhile on him. Weapons and armors broke on impact, that sort of thing.
All right, that works. Maybe Trestius can do something with him in the morning.
But morning arrives.
Goldie.
Yeah.
There's a body here.
Oh yeah, there's giant birds that dropped into the sky, and he brought a book, and I'll hand him my book.
Yeah, he hands you this like blood-stained, tattered journal.
Did you read this?
Yeah, it's something about a legendary hammer and that's good at killing dragons, and gives a rough idea of its location.
I see. None. Future. In the future. Let's read less books. Bring them to me first. Books can be dangerous.
Well, no promises. You know what's dangerous? Giant birds that drop bodies out of the sky.
Hard to argue with that.
I need a nap. That was a very stressful night.
As you guys are sitting around having breakfast and rolling for your food and water,
Food and water.
the wind is definitely picking up, and there's the relatively close clap of thunder. There's definitely a storm a brewing.
Hopefully Okatai gets back soon. We'll be able to deal with this storm.
But by the time you are done breakfast, it is a slowly building storm. If you guys wish to move this quarter day, you need to make endurance rolls.
Can we hit a rest button?
You can, yes.
I mean, the rest button is the best button.
Oh, and I need food and water roll from Desi.
Really? The rest button's the best button?
It really is.
Huh. Yeah, I can't disagree with that, really. There we go, food and water.
Well, I clearly
Okay.
vote to.
Holy shit. Goldie? Have you been fighting things in the night and not telling me?
No, there's this fell out of the sky.
I'm sorry. Did you say it just fell out of the sky?
Yeah, it's apparently it's common around here. It's giant birds and all. They just swoop down, they grab people, and they fly up, just take a little bite of them, decide they don't like it, and drop them. came with a book. I gave it to Trustius. I'm going to take a nap. You guys do what you want to do. I'm not
Are you
traveling.
sure you didn't, are you sure you didn't
Oh,
do
dear
something?
God.
And maybe that's a way of feeding us, like a mama bird feeds a baby.
I think if it knew we were here, we wouldn't be here. That thing was sneaky. I didn't even see it coming. And you know me, I see everything.
Just fell out of the sky.
Scared the shit out of me. If
You're
you look,
lucky it
there's a
didn't
whole pile
land
of
on
shit
you.
over there.
You're lucky it didn't land on.
He's a
Tell me
really
about it.
tiny
I was like a
target.
foot and a half away. I'm very stressed right now. I need my sleep.
Could you imagine after all we've been through, one of us dies because a falling corpse just plops and breaks your neck?
We need parasols. Umbrellas, maybe.
Corpses fall, everybody dies.
Oh, Coldy. What the fuck, man? Oh,
Maybe Trustius can do something with them.
you keep my life interesting. And he came with a book. Oh, it's great. That's great.
Yeah, give it to Trustius. Trustius likes books.
Well, I mean, depends on the book. Did you look through it?
I did. It's mostly useless.
Gives you vague directions to a big god provided dragon killing hammer.
Oh. That sounds, interesting.
Useful.
Perhaps. But we are looking for a sorcerers. Which is not a god. And does not need a hammer. Though I must say that waking up with bodies is becoming a habit.
Well, if it wasn't the same thing that dropped a body on us, then it's weird but not worrying.
The book might
The
have
only thing that doesn't
some.
worry is that the only encouraging thing is things.
Go ahead, sir.
I said what's encouraging is that all the bodies that have been dropped are much larger than I am.
True. And the hammer's of no use to me. But apparently there's something about volcanoes. I'm more concerned with fighting this sorceress and delving into her secrets.
I'm not gonna lie, the hammer sounds nice. I like a blade, but hammers aren't bad. Especially a dragon killing hammer. I think though that we should maybe think about that on the trip home.
Well, we're looking for rivers and we're looking for volcanoes. Let's see what we find first, perhaps.
Note it down.
All right. So for the morning, are you guys going to try to move, or are you guys going to stay put and wait out the storm?
I'd rather not travel in this kind of weather.
I vote we stay put.
All right.
It's another day, though.
If Okata was here, we could solve this problem. But without him, we might have to sit and rest.
Well, I mean, if this sorceress is actually dead, then time is not really of the essence.
Perhaps.
All right, then. So aside from travel, what would people like to do in the morning?
I guess Trustius is going to find a little corner and tell people to stay away from his little corner.
Okay. Trustius goes out to do magic stuff.
Magic stuff.
I might go and forage nearby that's really close to wherever we're staying before the rains come. Just look for some extra food stuff. And
Okay, perfect.
I'm gonna keep watch.
Okay. And what would Kuldi like to do?
I think Kuldi's sleeping.
Oh, Kuldi's sleeping in the morning?
Sleep.
Perfect. So in that case...
Are you guys hearing me okay?
Yep. I just forgot what you were doing. Alright, so I'm going to need a scouting roll from Desi, a survival roll at -1 from Ryzen, and a magic roll from Trustius.
No whammies.
Oh,
Ah, whammies.
Uh-oh.
Got greedy.
so you said survival at -1?
yep.
Was there a minus on my scouting?
Nope, because it's morning.
Okay. Oh no!
That's not bad. That could be a lot worse.
Oh yeah.
So Ryzen, you find one vegetable that can be turned into rations. So basically, a die worth of food once you get it cooked.
Cool. I'll get to work on.
Okay. Desi, as you're scouting, nothing is coming out in this storm. You do occasionally hear like peals of maniacal laughter off from, the a ways away.
The fuck is that? Was it the direction Trustius went off in?
Oh yes.
Huh. That's weird.
Is it?
Yeah, because I've never heard Trustius laugh like that.
Oh, it doesn't sound like Trustius's laugh,
Yeah.
but it's coming from that direction.
Trustius occasionally has like a rueful little chuckle, but he never actually laughs. Like,
So, yeah, maniacal laughter? It's fucking weird.
Yeah. More like full-blown supervillain laughter.
Tracks.
Yep, creepy as hell.
It tracks. Right.
Mm.
But power level 2 means you get 4 willpower.
Yeah, got it.
Come back none the worse for wear. Little sopping wet, little bit of a maniacal glint in his eye, but
Empathy's half of what he started with.
but by afternoon the storm has abated.
And I can hit rest.
You can hit rest.
Path is clear. We're heading northwest. We'll find rivers or we'll find volcanoes. Yes.
So I need somebody to lead the way, which is survival, and I need somebody to scout, which is scouting.
I'll scout.
Ooh.
I will push.
Ooh. Caldy's just having a bad day. Caldy's like, I just
I
got
have
out
not hit any rolls today.
I just
But
got out of
I started
bed.
with no.
I miss you.
I started with no willpower, and now I have 5.
It's like Zach at Pathfinder couldn't roll double digits to save his life. Right. And survival roll from whoever is leading this motley crew.
Probably Ryzen, right?
I think I got a 5.
That beats by 4.
Sorry, scouting you said?
Survival.
No, survival, yeah, 5.
You're the
I roll.
expert Pathfinder now.
May the gods have mercy on us all.
Oh, a success.
Good enough.
And you can see as you start to crest these hills, you come into on the other side of them, still a little ways away. You can see a thick canopy of trees.
Ooh, candy.
And you can get another hex before needing to slow down because of the horses. So that is another lead the way roll and another scouting roll.
My scouting is shit right now.
How shit?
4.
I mean, that's as good as mine, so
I'm due for a good roll, so I'll do it.
yeah.
So
There we go.
as you leave these hilly grasslands and into the thick canopies of trees, you have to slow down with your horses. They're not going to be much help through the thickness of the forest here. And it's warm. It's kind of humid. The sound of insects and birds and small animals. But it is otherwise peaceful. And it is getting on towards evening.
Evening? Okay, so set up camp, get sleeps going.
So yeah, so need somebody to set up camp, which is survival at +2, and somebody might want to keep watch.
I guess I can set up camp and survive.
Okay.
I'll keep watch.
Now you gotta sleep.
Okay, thank you.
You gotta do the shitty sleep. Caldy always
Oh.
sleeps to the ground.
He's got his little sleeping bag, his pillowcase. I'll keep watch.
Okay. And
I mean, I did a shitty job of it last time. Let's see how bad it is this time.
you're at -2 because of the darkness.
Lovely. I've never seen it come up as a -1 before.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
It's what, it's what
Really,
negative
your
motivation-
dice throwing abilities are magical, Anita.
Right, and I need an endurance roll from Caldy for sleeping without a camp.
He's got his little pillowcase.
Yep, gives him a +1.
And I
Okay.
set up camp.
Yeah, but Caldy's
I got
sleeping.
+1, but
Yeah,
I'm not pushing that.
Caldy is sleeping while you set up camp. So he doesn't get the benefits of having a tent and a campfire and all that stuff. He like sleeps on the ground. Great way to treat your senior citizens.
Yeah, man up. I gotta eat it first.
Freaking vegetarian.
But yes, Desi, nothing. Despite you, your complete obliviousness.
I'm busy watching Trustius. The weird look on her face.
I'll spend this quarter day eating more forest. God damn it.
Ooh. All right. So, Trustius,
Shit.
as you're trying to harness the life energy out here, something goes awry. I mean, you've done this before. You reach out, you feel the life force surrounding you, the birds, the trees, the insects, everything around you. And you're like, okay, you begin your ritual. And as you start to reach out with your magic and latch onto the life force and draw it into you, something pulls back. Something that is much stronger than you. And you like barely manage to snap the connection. It does drain all of your willpower.
All of my willpower?
All of your willpower.
Oh my god. Okay. That's bad.
But you manage to snap the connection before it starts draining your life force.
I'd almost rather have the willpower. Okay.
But yes, there is definitely something hungry and primordial here in this dark forest.
Damn. Okay. Can Trustius try to figure out what that might be? Like broad brush?
Yes, give me a lore roll.
Like what's capable of doing it kind of deal?
I thought we had stayed still. I didn't need to set up camp again.
No, that was days ago.
Oh, okay. A lot happened while I was away from my keyboard.
Yeah,
I'll take your one.
yeah. Everybody waited for the storm to let up and then started off.
Okay.
So you're guessing, Trustius, is there was something ancient? It didn't feel necessarily demonic, but something ancient and hungry and now awake.
Fuck. Okay.
Other than that, for the rest of you, the evening goes well. Does he? Nothing in the jungle. As a matter of fact, everything in the jungle gets eerily quiet for about a good 45 minutes or so before it once again just erupts in a cacophony of sound. Camp gets set up. Caldy gets a night's sleep or an evening's sleep. Trustius comes back to the group.
Desi, there's a danger in this jungle.
Mm-hmm.
A danger to me, not necessarily a danger to you.
Oh?
Something old is awake. I believe I've vexed it.
How did you vex it?
I expect that it is attracted to magic or protecting this forest, one or the other. It's strong, stronger than me.
Is that what I heard laughing the other day?
No, I don't think so.
Because it was coming from your direction.
Laughter's fine. Loss of control is a problem. Laughter is okay.
Okay.
But this thing eats my magic, eats my will.
That's not good because we're going to need those, I think.
I agree.
So. Did Caldy bring the crown with him?
I believe so. Not sure.
Yeah, because we had it when we. Maybe. Because if.
I did not do anything with the crown out of the ordinary. I carry it with me normally, so it's with
Okay.
me.
Yeah, because I know he had it when the sorceress blew herself up. Sounds like you stand behind Caldy the next time we're in a fight.
It's old. Older than me. And I'm older than all of combined.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be careful as we move forward. But getting out of this jungle is priority.
All right. I don't think we should travel in the dark.
I
But
agree.
if you
Sleep
disagree,
now. We have to move in the morning.
hmm okay, I'll try to sleep light.
Keep Brieth close. We might need her.
She's always close. Invading my dreams close. Giving me ominous warnings close. I don't think Brieth's been far away since I found her.
Try to fix her the next time we get to the forge.
Mm. Yeah, she took a few nicks.
I need to sleep. Don't
Mhm.
die. Come on.
I will try not to. You know, same as any day.
Explain this to Caldy how you see fit. But something's coming. Something's awoken.
Yep.
So you wake up Cody for his watch?
Yep. Goldie,
Lizzie.
I know sometimes you like to wander around a little bit when you're keeping watch. Entertain
Yeah.
yourself with the forest creatures or something. Don't tonight.
Oh, what's up?
Trustius senses something that wants to eat his magic, and might very well come to try. So I'm going to ask you to stay within sword's reach of me. And I'm going to
That
stay
sounds
within
fair.
sword's reach of him. And keep one hand on the crown, maybe. It's a magic thing, so.
Yeah, if he can't do anything magic, if I have the crown by him too, though.
Yeah, that's if it means that it can't do anything magic and it's making him nervous. He says it's older and more powerful than him. Which,
All right.
doesn't look like anything on the surface, but is definitely something if you think about it too long. Yeah. If anything happens, I'll get between you and it, and you get between it and Trustius, and Ryzen can dodge in and out, and hopefully we'll kill whatever it is before it becomes a problem. If it comes for us tonight.
All right. Sounds reasonable.
All
Yeah.
right. With those comforting words, Desi turns in for the night.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Thanks,
get
Des.
Caldy can give me
Don't thank me, thank Trustius.
Caldy can give me a scouting roll.
I think I'll keep it that way.
With Desi's warning fresh in your mind, you keep your eyes peeled through the night.
Everyone make sanity check.
It's peaceful. The sounds of the thick forest, thick jungle. You gradually become used to them. But the entire evening, all night long until the sun comes up, you have the feeling that you are being watched.
Fun.
But everybody wakes up, everybody can hit the rest button, and everybody can discuss over breakfast while you roll your food and water.
So, we should get as far as we can today, away from whatever trustiest senses nearby.
And as Desi says that, the skies open up and a downpour begins.
Mm-hmm. Great.
Guess we're not going anywhere anytime soon.
Hmm. How hard is it for you guys to lead us in a fairly straight path in this kind of rain?
I think I'm more worried about my short little legs in comparison to all you tall folk.
I'm with you there.
Pretty sure I can carry you if you need to.
All right.
I'd like to take an opportunity to train if we get a chance.
Did you need to train something or just spending XP?
Spend XP.
You could have done that while you slept.
All right, let's bump up Path to Gold to 3.
Okay. So as you guys finish off breakfast and look out at the rain that's pouring down, you're like, oh, you don't really want to move, but you also realize that maybe you don't want to stay here. So anybody who wants to move this quarter day can give me an endurance roll. And if you get more than one success, you can help somebody else.
I mean,
So we can-
I would very much like to move.
I would very much like to move if it's making Trustius that nervous.
All right, I'll make the endurance roll. I can't promise anything.
Yep, same.
Seven dice that I couldn't get a single success.
Sorry, I'm not pushing.
We're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Apparently, Trustius is the only guy motivated enough to get the fuck out.
Apparently.
He's like Luke in the cave on Dagobah seeing Darth Vader or something. He just wants to get the hell out of here. So he had a vision, oh, someone's going to die. Oh, no.
People did die. Like 100,000 people died.
Alright, so you guys are looking out at the rain. And you're like, okay. Trustius is like getting ready to gear up. He's got his backpack on. He's like ready to go. And he sees everybody else just kind of like doing that kind of moseying thing where you're like slowly putting away the supper dishes. And, oh, I got to wash this before we go. And, like nobody's heart is actually in going anywhere in this rain.
Oh, I forgot to do my exercise.
But
Okay.
it does give you guys the morning if there's anything you would like to do.
Oh, with that vegetable that I found yesterday, are we adding that to the communal thing, or like? Because I just realized we could have maybe, I don't know, avoided spending a die there or anything like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Somebody could just like eat the raw vegetables in lieu of rolling, or you could have cooked it up and added a die to somebody.
I'll take the opportunity. I'll cook it up. Does anybody need it?
Nope.
I'm okay, I think.
I'm a D10 for both food and water right now.
I'm a D10 for food and a D12 for water.
12 and 12.
I'm 12 and 12.
All right, I'll just cook it up. I'll add it to my own.
Okay.
Yep, cook's privilege.
What would the rest of you like to do this fine rainy morning? Cast some magic spells?
Well, kind of looks around. Desi, Caldy, resident. I'm going to need a volunteer.
For what?
This thing is coming, whatever it is, then I'll need to be prepared.
Oh, you want the willpower thing again?
Unfortunately.
All right. I'll goblin up. We can do this.
You sure? I mean, I've got nothing right now. That orc was the last of my patience. Everything.
Yeah, I've got it.
Thank you, Caldy. Come with me. No. This will be uncomfortable, I think.
I know the routine. Just don't ankylosaur me.
Do my best. All right, Chris. So it's a bit of a waste, but I'll use the dagger to give me how much? 3. Actually, it'll give me 6, but I only really need 1
Gotcha.
to be able to cast transfer.
All right.
So I'll cast transfer. As poor old Caldy has a bad day. Just want to check the level of that. Transfers, I can't safe cast it. Gradient drop of my blood, I can make that. Doesn't matter. So sense. Okay, so we've had 2 mishaps. Please don't give me a third. Oh, nice.
There you go.
How much willpower you got there, Trev?
I have 5. You can have all of it.
I will take all of it.
You know,
I'm sure this is horrible.
if you cast Drain Life, you could get even more.
Not a lot more. The Scaldy.
I don't think that's necessary.
Caldy starts half dead.
But the casting of transfer is instantaneous, essentially.
Yep.
So for this quarter day, I will try to piss this thing off a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
Great idea. That's lovely.
It's Trestius.
Woof. I didn't think he was stupid.
He's
You
not
didn't.
stupid.
I know. I don't know why.
But we have a quarter day, so I'll attempt to drain life.
All right.
I want to see if it's a mishap that caused it or if there's a thing happening, right? So I'm going to keep it low. Hopefully it'll be fine. Oh, God. I don't want to roll for more magic, but I'm playing a wizard, so... Ah!
Well, good news. It doesn't miss up on you.
That's a good start. I mean, it's going to be a problem, but it's a good start. Drop a poor husk of a goblin on the ground. Make sure he's heading back to camp. Go off in the corner.
So as you start to cast your ritual, you can feel kind of at the periphery of your senses this presence. Yeah, okay, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. You do your ritual, the trees around you wither, the flowers around you wither, the animals around you wither. It's the first time you've ever felt pain when you do this. And more than that, anger. You like absorb the life force, you feel your magical reserves returning. Kind of like cock your eye open, and around you there's like all of the dead trees, the dead wildlife and everything. But what you didn't hear is the thousands, if not millions, of insects that are just covering the ground around you. Insects that, by all rights, should be dead, but are not.
Or Mahu come to bargain. Or something similar. Drew through. Oh, you're not you're Warhammer players, so. Drew through. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Oh, the swarming death. That's good. Did the ritual work?
Yes, it did.
Oh, well, okay. I'll take that willpower.
But you're probably going to want to roll initiative.
Yes, please.
All right. Good news.
Oh.
You're up first.
Are they in melee range?
Yes. They are covering the entire zone.
So I have to do a move thing to get the fuck out of here, right?
You do.
I would like to do that. Time to go.
So yeah, just imagine wherever that token is for the swarming death, it covers the entire zone the token is in.
Oh. Yes, I would like to move.
Okay.
Please, please. Greedy Necromancer. What did he ever do to anyone? I'll push that. Oh my God.
Oh.
I mean, he deserves it. If this is druidic, he deserves it. That'd be a fast action, right?
It's actually it's a free action. But they get a free attack. You still get your move, but they get a free attack as you do.
Okay.
So I'm going to need you to give me an endurance roll.
Jarrett's okay. I'm good at that.
Right, you succeed. So yeah, so the bugs are like they're in your eyes, they're in your ears, they're in your mouth. It's like impossible to breathe. You can barely see. Every time you open your eyes, you just see fluttering wings and like billions of like little compound bug eyes. But you manage to hold your resolve, and you can still act.
All right. I don't think a bow's going to help here, right?
You can certainly try.
But I'm outside of that. I can move. Oh, this is tough, right? Sorry, I'm just looking for options here.
That's okay.
Why is my willpower so high?
Because you just took a bunch from Goldie?
Shouldn't be that high. Chris, did you add something?
You just took 3 damage from failing the move roll.
Oh, that's what happened. How long do bugs live?
Normal bugs, like months.
Normal bugs. Okay, so fast action or whatever it is in this one. I will pull out my grimoire and I'm going to cast Emily. Fireworks on bugs.
Okay.
I'm also free action going to scream for help.
Okay.
Emily, I can safe cast that one. I'm going to spend some willpower. Am I that brazen? Yeah, I'm that brazen. Well, that's 4 damage, 1 ongoing, and a magic mishap.
Ooh. Also affects a friend or other unintended victim. Thankfully, nobody is is with you currently.
That's why I'm by myself.
All right. So you laid off 4 damage. There's like popping and sizzling noises as like, you know, dozens, if not hundreds of insects start to like pop and burn and catch on fire. And the dead bugs, the burning bugs, land in the dry, desiccated plant life around you. And I'm going to need you to give me a move roll.
Is it not raining anymore?
It is, but
I did kind of eat the forest.
and it's a magically fueled fire.
Push, I guess. Oh God.
Not the way I expected Trestius to go.
The good news is you only take 1 point of damage to your strength from the flames. As the magically spurred fire and the dry grass around you just like ignites. Good news is everybody else, you guys smell smoke. And then you look over and you see flames.
Fuck!
Alright. The monster's turn.
This is fine.
This is not fine. Not even a little.
So the insect splits into wedge formations, attacking everybody in the zone. Thousands of insects tear at their flesh with ruthless scissor-like jaws. So that's going to be 2 damage. You can roll your armor. Your armor is halved.
Okay. So that's 3 dice, I guess.
Yep.
Just have to roll it, I guess. Right?
If you click on your armor, there's like a modifier thing. You can just put in -3.
Gotcha. I'm hit so infrequently. So
Oh.
1?
Yeah. Oh, let me. Yeah, because I rolled negative dice. It shouldn't do negative dice. Let me find a better way to do this.
So is this swarm here because of Trustius's magic, or were they already here and you're just antagonizing?
It could be the 4 mishaps in a row.
So that's going to be 2 damage. Alright. Everybody else can roll for initiative. As you guys see the flames and you hear the buzzing of insects. And you hear Trustius screaming for help.
The hell is going on?
So Ryzen, you smell smoke, you see flames down to the south, you hear the buzzing of insects. Trustius screaming for help.
I sigh very loudly and go, "Oh, he's fucking with magic again, isn't he?" And I go charging off.
Into the fire.
Yeah, I'm into the fire.
So yeah, so as you pull out your club, not knowing what to expect, and you go charging in, the flames in the area are thick. It seems like it is raining fairly hard. Doesn't seem to be affecting the flames in the slightest. But what's probably more disturbing is the fact that the insects are like it's a swarm. It takes up it's like dozens of meters across. But it's moving in such a way like it's dividing and regrouping around the jets of flame. There's an intelligence behind the swarm. But that will take us to Trustius. So Rising, you are in the zone and you have your weapon ready in case you want to do anything on your next round. Trustius.
I hate this so much. I'm not in melee though, right?
You are, as long as you're in that zone.
Oh, the whole zone. Oh God. This is terrible. Well, I guess we're gonna do Trustius shit. Whatever each thing wants to play, we'll play. I'm going to still have my grimoire out. I'm going to cast Emelit again.
Okay. More fire. That's always a good plan.
More fire. Well, it's rain. And it's a druid thing, maybe. Something nature based. So I'm going to kill it. We want to do Necromancer versus Druid. That's great. How much willpower do I want to spend? Fuck this thing. Can't chance cast. I can chance cast.
Hey, Chris, just to clarify, these insects are flying, right?
Flying, crawling. It's like, you know the scene in Temple of Doom?
Yep.
It's a lot like that. Oof, that's a lot of damage.
Well, if that don't kill it, we're fucked.
Well, let's see what that mishap says.
Oh, well, I mean, that could be bad too.
Shit.
Oh, Ryzen, you shouldn't be in this song.
I got that impression the moment I saw the swarm.
Whew. Kind of a funny one, given what you're fighting right now, but
All right.
That's not bad. I mean, it's bad enough to drop Tressius.
Does that take away Trustius's empathy?
It does.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the spell works, but
The spell does work.
he just drops. He overwhelmed by this willpower versus willpower against this wood or whatever it is he's dealing with.
All right. So, well, interesting thing when you lose your empathy, you're not broken per se. Like, you don't collapse in a heap. You either lash out violently, or you just shut down and are incommunicative.
I think that's happened to him before, like a few
I have-
times.
Do I have a choice? Or?
Not currently.
Okay.
So yeah, so Ryzen, as you go rushing into these flames, you see Trustius there, and he's like laughing maniacally in a voice that is not entirely his own. And he's just like flinging like small fireballs left, right, and center. Like trees are burning, things are crackling, insects are dying by the hundreds of thousands. And when he kind of looks at you, you can see that he doesn't actually see you. Does he?
Yeah. Yeah. So what do I see there now? Like, is there?
It's so much fire.
Firebugs.
Trustius has lost it.
I mean, we kind of knew that was coming.
Is that water I see up in the upper over here?
It's a little bit.
It's more water than I'm seeing anywhere else, I think. There's some water north of me. Okay. I'm going to, because I don't think sword versus bug is going to work very well. Desi takes Brieth off, turns to Caldy, says, "Give me the crown." Trade.
All right.
We'll see how well this works.
Oh, this could be good.
So I hand Brieth to Caldy, grab the crown, kind of shove it up my arm, and then grab my shield with that same arm so that the crown is kind of around my, I don't know, elbow-ish. And then go running toward Trustius.
Okay.
And I'll yell, "Rise and get out of there." How far can I run?
One zone.
Alrighty. Is that my entire action?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think my scepter can do anything against an insect swarm.
Caldy.
Big fly swatter is what we need.
I don't know. I'm going to try to drag Trust. I guess I gotta move into the zone first, right?
Yep. Everybody goes charging into the fire.
Well, there's nothing I can hit. They're insects. I can't hit them with my sling.
You can, but you'll be there a very long time.
Yeah, that's the thing. Can I do anything to make Trustius snap out of it from here?
You could actually.
Like a manipulation or a performance or a healing?
I believe it's performance. Give me one sec.
Necromancer has no empathy. That's a problem.
Snap out of it, yeah. Moronic wizard, you're pissing off Desi. We don't need that today. Can't you see there's fire and insects?
Oh, wait.
Sorry?
You're going to say on my turn I could do something to help the trustee.
Excellent.
So, did you say performance?
It is performance to restore somebody's empathy.
Trying to eat a druid here.
I'll push it.
Oof.
That's all right. I got lots of empathy.
Let's hope so.
All right. Would you like to do anything else?
No.
Okay.
I was thinking I could run in and drag him out, but I'm not strong enough to do that.
That's a valid answer, by the way, Trev.
All right. So everybody in the zone must make an endurance roll.
I'm so beat up.
Oh, part of me wants to push it, and the other part goes, just take the failure.
I have to, or I'm done anyway. So
Yeah.
So Desi, they'll take. They do 1 point of damage to your strength. Ignores armor. Can't be parried. Can't be dodged.
Okay.
Trustius and Ryzen, you guys both shrug off all these hundreds of thousands of biting insects. They actually heal a little bit, which is good because they also took some fire damage at the start of the round, at the start of their turn. So they're at that. We're down to that. So they're at that. Perfect. But that is their turn. Start of the round. Everybody in the flaming zone needs to give me a move roll.
oh god.
Am I in the flame zone?
Yes.
I am not.
Oh, I got
I
one. Okay, I'll take that.
I need to make a move roll.
Yep, to avoid the fire. Oh, I didn't roll any damage anyway. So the flames are thick. They're hot. The smoke is everywhere. Nobody takes any damage from the fire. Ryzen, you are up.
Okay, I'm going to use Path of the Hymn 2 to restore a point of empathy to Trustius.
Oh, excellent. So yes, Trustius seems to have lost his shit.
Epically. I mean, if I'm going to lose my shit, it might be with like fire and brimstone and eldritch energy going everywhere, right?
True. So Path of the Hymn. Perfect. So, yeah, 1 willpower gets him back 1 empathy. Nice.
Thank you.
You can give some back to Desi too if you wanted to, but she seems fine.
Well, she seems kind of irked, but sure, we'll call that fine.
Is there anything else you'd like to do there?
Am I allowed a move action? I forget.
Yep.
I would like to get out of this square, please, or a hex or whatever. This zone of death.
Perfect. Yeah, and enough of the insects have died now that they're not, basically they're not covering the entire zone, so you don't have to worry about attacks of opportunity or anything. You can move one zone to wherever you would like to move to. Kind of through the smoke and the fire and everything, you kind of like you see Trustius and kind of like yell out to him, kind of snap him back to reality, and then like I'm out.
Slap him airplane style. Shake him a bit, maybe, if I'm close enough.
There you go.
Call him Shirley.
Perfect. So yeah, you have to kind of jump up to smack him in the face, but you get his attention. Trustius, you're up. Back to your almost normal self.
I mean, Trustius' normal self and his chaotic self is kind of the same. He'll yell to Desi to run. And I'm gonna light this fucking thing on fire. I mean, if we want to do this duel,
Jesus
we're gonna do this duel.
You did not learn anything, did you? Not a thing.
Trustius, he just throws magic.
So, Chris, magic question for
Uh-huh.
you. While Desi has the crown, is that doing anything?
Oh, we'll find out.
Okay.
So he's going to. I mean, he's done a lot of damage to this thing. Like a lot of damage. So he'll cast Immolate. Oh, no mishap. Wow, there we go.
It has no effect.
Like the spell doesn't go off, or
Like the spell just dissipates.
can I?
He's got a crown.
Can
Yeah.
he see that Dizzy has a crown? Or
I mean, it's kind of around her arm, like a very loose bracelet that she's using her shield to keep on her arm. So, I don't know. It might have slipped down behind the shield, who knows, while she's running.
You can give me a scouting roll.
sure. I assume the willpower spent anyway, right?
It is. The crown works like a dispel.
I'm not pushing that. I'm so beat up. Magic doesn't work. Desi's here. What would Justice do? Justice is gonna let Desi fix this. I guess, right? Are we actually in melee combat?
No, enough of the swarm has dissipated that unless you're in base to base with it, you can move freely.
All right, I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Oh, we're still paused.
Not paused.
Just paused to me. I'll move there, and because I have my talent, I'll take a shot with an arrow. I don't think it'll do anything, but I'll try.
Okay.
I can't push it. I'm so beat up. Now I'll roll for arrows. That's me.
All right, Desi.
Yeah. Fuck the bugs. There's no way that I can get Trestius to water faster, right?
Maybe you'd have to make a move roll to move extra, just like you do in Twilight 2000.
Yeah. Well, I think my shield is probably more effective against bugs than my sword would have been. Can't exactly attack with it though. I'd like to be able to use it like a great big fly swatter, but
You can shield bash.
oh, I will fucking shield bash then, because Desi's not that bright. Yeah, I'll try shield bashing. I've never done that before.
Yep, just on your combat tab, just click on shield, just like you click on your sword.
Oh. I can't use sword fighter. Can't use melee charge. Or can I use melee charge?
You could use melee charge.
To slash, stab, punch, or shove.
Yeah, I suppose.
So no.
Yeah.
It's not. And it's not technically unarmed.
Nope.
Because I have the shield. So I can't use my unarmed combat. And there's nothing in Path of the Shield about... No, that's just about parrying. And I don't have Shield Fighter yet. I'll push it.
Okay.
Because that's still a lot of dice. No!
Right.
Oh, God!
So yeah, so
Okay.
you're just swinging the shield around. I mean, you do smash some bugs. You dig your shield up. You like wrench your shoulder.
Can I move as well?
Yes.
I would like to move out of the zone.
Well, you would have to like melee charge, or like move up to charge it.
Okay.
And then you do, because that's one action to move and attack. Because you're using a shield
Okay.
bash, it's still technically, I think, a slash.
I
and
will take your word for it. I don't know.
so you do still have your movement, but you'd have to make a move roll to not take an attack of opportunity from the bugs.
Well, I mean, it's not terrible. Let's try it.
All right.
Eh.
That'll take us to Colby.
I don't know what Caldy wants to do.
Good news is Trustius no longer seems insane, and everybody is running towards you.
I will encourage them. I will cheer them on and stay exactly where I'm at, pretending to guard Desi's sword.
It's kind of acting nonchalant, minding your own business.
No. I'm like very intent and focused on what's happening over there, but as a spectator of a sporting event and not a participant.
Right. Yeah, the swearing this time. Well, they're going to take some fire damage.
Can't believe that thing's not dead.
Let's just say it's a good thing that Immolate does fire damage. But as these burning husks of the insects continue to fall to the ground, the remaining ones, and there's far less than there were, but they seem to coalesce together in what looks to be like a very large, almost like the silhouette of a weeping willow tree. With the long, droopy branches and stuff, the remaining insects form up into this silhouette. And the hundreds of thousands of eyes that are still left stare right at Trustius. As the insects, the last remaining ones, they hold this form, this coalesced form, as they continue to burn and kind of pop and explode like popcorn. And just before they completely are immolated, the like thousands of eyes staring at Trustius, you can see the trees behind them. The way that you guys came into this area where you set up your camp, the trees move and shift and block off your exit. And that's what we'll call it for today's game.
Jeez.
Mm.
Making friends and influencing people.
Pissing off a druid. Yeah, great idea. Sounds wonderful.
Or a jungle or a forest. Or
Yeah. An entire fucking forest.
I think this is a first for me. I can't remember a game where I've pissed off a forest.
Alrighty. Did you participate in the game session? Yes.
Yes.
Travel through at least one hex? Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Defeat one or more monsters? Well, you have now.
Good.
Find a treasure with 1 gold or more. The tribute from the orcs.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Build a function? No. Activate your pride? Nope. Suffer from your dark secret? Trustius did.
Maybe
We all
it is.
must suffer from his dark secret.
Hates druids.
Hey, what if we suffer from another character's stuff?
No, but actually, I'll give one to Ryzen as well for mouthing off to the orcs when everything was copacetic. and
Quiet.
almost- everything was.
Oh shoot! That actually is an issue I have. Oh shit! I forgot about that.
Hell yeah.
So I'll give an XP to Ryzen for that as well. Anybody risk their life for another PC?
I
I ran
Everybody but
to
Trustius?
fire to try to get Trustius out.
I think theoretically anybody who just ran headlong without knowing what was going on into a fiery insect swarm was putting their life in danger.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't mind skipping out on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Desi Ryzen for sure.
Yep. And perform an extraordinary action.
Is failure an action? Because I did a lot of that today.
But this was a pretty spectacular fail, I think.
Don't give me an XP for fucking up that much. I don't want it.
Right, so that's a 1, 2.
I mean, Desi's duel was good, right?
It took 4 hits.
Yeah, see, I would say that's not extraordinary for Desi.
Okay.
She
I mean,
did
that's
warn.
fair.
It was only 4 hits though, instead of like, I don't know. I don't remember how long it took to kill the orc captain I got the shield from.
That's just Desi being Desi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Desi one-on-one against an orc. That's
At this point, it's only surprising to the orc.
I went from 2 willpower at the start to 10 point to 1 right now. It was crazy. It was like 2, I got 3, now I'm at 4, I'm at 10. This is great. Now I'm at 1.
So it looks like 4 XP, 4 XP for Culdy. 5 for Desi. And 5 for Trustius. And 6 for Ryzen.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, I know what I want to buy next.
You should get Trustius to teach you magic. It always goes well.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. That's
can do
that's
that.
exactly what she needs. No, I want to get shield. Where'd it go? Shield fighter.
Oh, so you can get
Right.
you can get the fast attack on Shield Fighter too.
So I can get all of it.
Oh,
There's no part of shield fighter that I don't kind of like. The +1 on the parry.
Yep.
The other +1, because that would give me a lot of parrying. +3 and a couple of artifact die. Using the shield to slash as a fast action would definitely be nice. And rank 3, adding another D8 artifact die to every parry roll. Yes, every part of that I like.
yep. Alrighty, so we will see everybody next week.
Hopefully.
Perfect.
We'll
Thanks,
see-
Chris. We appreciate it.
Thanks very much. Take
Right,
care, everybody.
Friday's
Take care,
game I will
guys.
not be around for. I'm sorry.
Sorry?
I will be away tomorrow. So, all
Okay. No worries.
right. Cheers, everyone.
Alright, have a good week,
Thanks
guys.
for letting me talk to other humans tonight.
Take care.